Bro, everybody fucking tosses this fucking term around, ascended fucking masters, bro. Who are these fucking ascended masters, bro? Who are these so-called ascended masters? Who has the right to call themselves an ascended master? And how did they come about? Because I keep on reading, the Ascended Master support you, the Ascended Master support you, the Ascended Master support. I'm like, bro! They support me, why don't they come down here and show me? An Ascended Master is a highly evolved group level of consciousness that extends beyond the dimensionalization of the time matrix. So they extend beyond the point in time of, because what makes this a 3D dimension is the fact that we have time and that we exist in a finite existence of infinite possibilities. Once you get past 3D, like, time is just a non-factor. Time doesn't exist because all potential possibilities are happening and occurring at a single time. All potential time points in 3D are occurring at the most single point in time in 4D. Because 4D is like all of 3D stacked up together. But let's go back. Yeah. They are not in a form as we would know it. Because they don't exist in form. They don't exist in time. Ascended Master is a term that is highly misunderstood within the metaphysical and quote-unquote New Age movement. The commonly known Ascended Masters that are channeled frequently are mostly our human, spiritual, elder brothers and sisters. So when we're talking about spiritual masters, most frequently, we're talking about our human, spiritual, elder brothers and sisters that have gone beyond the reincarnational wheel of the 3D earth. So they have broke the world of samsara. They beat the game essentially of life. They're not reincarnating unconsciously over and over again and wondering why. They know, they are aware, they have what it takes and they're what's up, and like they've passed this point in the game and they're a ascended master and they're contacting you to help you pass this point in this game because they believe you got the goods. However, mostly they are existing within the 5th to 7th dimensional bands of our future. So 5D to 7D. They are considered more like a kindergarten ascended master, as they have not achieved the true ascended mastery that would take them outside of our dimensionalized system or time matrix. So basically, our time matrix in general is 12th dimensional. So like, if like, a true ascended master would be somebody that like has beat the game entirely, and somebody who has beat the game entirely, at least for our level and our stage of the game, because the game is infinite, the game goes on forever, but like beat our level of the game would be somebody who is in the 13th dimension. Because if you've evolved to the 13th dimension, then like you have no point for 12 dimensions. You have no point for that reference of time. Because you're not in that time matrix anymore. It's like 1 through 3, 4 through 7. No, it's like, yeah, 1D through 3D, 4D through 6, 3, 7, 7 through 10. So, I don't know. It's like triads. I can't really piece them together, but like essentially, after you get past 12, you would be considered like a true ascended master because you've beaten the game entirely. But the ascended masters we're referring to are just like our human elder brothers and sisters. So imagine if Edgar Allan Poe was an ascended master, and like he like came back and like he's helping like out like all writers develop their writing skills, something like that, something along those lines, you know. Many humans think that they are channeling masters. Many humans that think that they are channeling masters are actually channeling astral entities in the fourth dimension, that are misrepresenting themselves. Ooh, so anytime, why light never misrepresents itself. Light is the most honest thing ever. Light has no reason to misrepresent themselves, because so like these fourth dimensional astral entities are actually like darkness in disguise that you have to watch out for, because like you're not supposed to ever there's no reason to ever misrepresent yourself, especially if you're a higher plane with higher knowledge coming into a lower plane with lower knowledge. Automatically, if you're misrepresenting yourself, that's just it's just a no. Because you're using your higher powers or your higher knowledge to oppress or suppress. Because if you weren't, you would just be straight up about it and be like, "Ayo, channel me." You know, you wouldn't have to hide and masquerade as an ascended master in disguise when actually you're just a fourth dimensional. And like, if the person who like, if the person knew that you were just a, it's like worse, because if the person knew that you were just a fourth dimensional entity misrepresenting yourself, they consciously would choose not to partake, because they thought they were partaking in an ascended master, and that's what they wanted. And so you're automatically just manipulating and interfering with somebody else's energy for your gain, which is a no-no. This is why learning about our spiritual anatomy that explains the dimensional levels are important. One can employ more discernment with this understanding. The guardians. Hold up. Let's hover scroll. The first light manifestation of the Emerald Order are Solar Rishi, Blue Ray Orders of Elohim and Oraphim that direct support to the Guardian Founder races in the lower harmonic universe and are supporting GSF liberation and the continued spiritual evolution of humanity towards ascension. So the Guardians are the people that direct and support the Guardian Founder races. And so from my knowledge, the Guardian Founder races are like the original groups of consciousness that were like born into like this universe, or like born into like this solar system, or born into like, they were born into like, so basically the Guardians were like the preconceptors. The Guardians birthed the Guardian Founder races, and from the Guardian Founder races we eventually split off and merged and transformed into what we have, into humanity today. And so the Guardians, the people who created the Guardian Founder races, who spawned into humanity, the Guardians would be considered ascended masters, to the true meaning of ascended mastery, because they're not being the term to those identities that have progressed into a partial ascension process. These beings are as valued as love. Okay, so like they're like past the point of ascension, essentially. Like they're past that point already, because they've already, yeah. So they would be the true meaning of ascended masters, and our meaning of ascended masters are just elder spirits, like Literally, like, wise ancestors. But, like, in reverse. So instead of, like, looking into the past, like, because if we think we're like, okay, if we think of ascension as like just for brain for food for thought, if we think of ascension as just like a linear concept going up, which it isn't, but if we just think and simplify it to a linear concept going up, so like our wise ancestors, they were in a previous state of the ascension process. But like ascended masters are like our wise ancestors in reverse, because our ascended masters, they're like in a future state of the ascension process. But like they operate under like the same jurisdiction more or less, or under like the same like guide or like this. They have pretty similar intentions, because our ancestors want to deliver our ancestry into a wiser and nobler future, and then our ascended masters wants to progress humanity into a wiser and nobler future. So it's just like same side. It's like pretty similar intention. It's just one has passed the point, and us ourselves have passed the point of another. So yeah. These beings are as valued and loved, the ones that we frame as ascended masters. However, it is more appropriate to understand them as our elder brothers and sisters assisting the human family in the current ascension process. Not super omnipotent, powerful. Not the ascended masters we think of when we think of ascended. Not what you think of when you think of an ascended master. I'm talking about somebody that like. When I think of it, bro. Okay. This is what I think of. Okay. If you call yourself an ascended master, if you have the title of an ascended master, that means you can hop in and out of any dimension at will, without hesitation, without question. Even this third dimension, if you're a ascended master, bro, the third dimension, it takes a while to come in, it takes a while to come out. Everything is really slow moving. But like, I mean, if you're an ascended master, bro, if you call yourself an ascended master, like you should just be able to be like, okay, I'm gonna hop into a baby's body, do a quick 5 years, and then like totally neutralize the karma of the lifetime in a couple of hours, and then just hop out. Like that's what I think, bro. That's what I'm thinking. Like an ascended master is able to do, like the whole lore of a baby being able to like have complete human and adult functioning at birth, like. I think that's totally possible for an ascended master to, like a true ascended master, I think that should be up their alley, you know. Something's telling me it's not that simple, and I know it's not that simple. I mean, one can imagine that, like. You hear a speech from a baby at a pep rally, and it's telling you the most insightful things you've ever heard in your life. And you're like, damn, that boy is spitting. And then it comes to find out, the last thing the baby says, and also, I'm an ascended master from the 256th dimension. I was born on planet Xenarb, but I instantly transmuted myself to Earth because I felt the pain and suffering of the humans. Why do you guys suffer so much? Why are you guys in so much pain? I'm not even about to go into that bag of tricks. Like, that's a whole nother discussion. But like, yeah, like if you're an ascended master, bro, like you should be able to like level up between like you should be able to like manifest in the fifth dimension and then come back down into the third and then like do some work in the like you should be able to just jump and skip and hop and quantum leap, bro. Like and like I'm not talking and like I'm talking about like retain your consciousness and like retain your sense of self and retain that you're like all your gifts, your powers, your psychic ability, like everything. Retain it through everything, like through every dimension, through every portal, through every field, through every like star system, everything. Like you're just like straight up there, you know. Like and it's not like us who like unconsciously reincarnate or unconsciously carnate or like unconsciously are born here. And it's like after we die, we lose our memory. Like we lose like essentially like it's a new game every time. Like, not with the Ascended Master. The Ascended Master is like, the game is new, but it's never a new game, you know, because it's been there and done that. It's just like, this time I need to be a freaking botanist. The next time I have to be a neurophysicist. This time I have to be a midwife. The next time I have to be a nurse. This time I have to be a sports writer. The next time I have to be a journalist. This time I have to be a musician. The next time I have to be great. But like yeah, that's what I think. Like that's partially like I could write a whole 20-page thesis just trying to imagine the best stuff with twisted powers that the Ascended Masters have potential to, bro. Like I'm talking about being able to like formulate an entire star system just using the power of their telekinetic abilities. Like I'm talking about ripping apart black holes, going into the cinder, like, and just rebirthing a new star and then coming out and then like closing up the black hole and then just like freaking baseball batting swinging into the freaking new dimension of the new universe just to see what happens. You know, I'm talking about like pretty much playing, bro. Playing at the most ultimate form. That's what I see. If you're an Ascended Master, because like this is a game and I take games seriously and I play so hard and I'm so competitive. So if you call yourself an Ascended Master of this game I'm playing, you better be on it, bro. You better be on it, bro. Or I'm definitely cutting at your knees, bro. Like I'm definitely spiking your ankles or something, bro. Because it's like you're an Ascended Master, bro. Like I gotta give you everything I got, even breaking the rules, because I always got that in me, you know. I've always been a rule breaker. But still, bro, like that should be like the bottom line expectation. Like you're an Ascended Master, but like a true Ascended Master, not like not some elderly ancestors. And so let's go crystallatones. What the Karayasata Allah. Karayasata Allah. Karayasata Allah. Karayasata Allah. What the Christ Allah. Wow. Okay. So we're just doing the deep dive here. Karayasata Allah. Karayasata Allah. Okay. There's this frequency, tone, and geometry recorded in the silicate matrix of the DNA signal that is being printed in new ways with the crystal tones as of January 2013, of course. This is a large Aurora project that has to do with re-encryption of the flesh, and therefore re-encryption of the flesh, so reconfiguring the DNA elements of the human body to be resonant with the frequencies of the diamond sun body. So basically, every human being is made of light. Light is reflected best through crystals. Basically, we're getting a new crystal. We're getting our DNA reconfigured into like a crystal upgrade. That's just the data. That's just how it is. But I trust the Glossary.com, if anything. The diamond sun body. What is this? Originally human genetic imprint and designed to manifest 12 strings of DNA, which will allow for interdimensional travel and existence without deterioration of biological form. It must be repaired. But okay, so basically, human beings have access to only, I think, 3 strands of DNA. And human beings, bro, it's like people shit on. I fucking hate it when like people like shit on human beings, or like human beings are just beasts. Like in the Guardian founder race, bro, like in the Galactic Federation, or like the big boys and the head honchos view human beings as just beasts, gluttons, pigs, devourous monsters who must eat more. It's like, bro, how can you say that knowing we were created as a test experiment by the Anunnaki to do slave labor in the first place? Second of all, we have so much stuff that we were supposed to be born with that is tampered with and that is messed up and that must be rebuilt and restored and regenerated. Third off, we have been around for forever. In so many different ways, so many different forms, so many different strands of like, we have been mixed and we have been matched and we have been, and yet we're still here. And yes, we still have the ability to think, to feel, to act, to believe, bro. And yet we still are balling, bro. And yet we're still putting numbers on the board. And like, we only have access to 3 strands of our DNA. So we can only access 3 dimensions. When in actuality, every human being on the planet is supposed to be born with 12 strands of DNA. Yes, 12 strands. All 12 strands of DNA were supposed to be in you. They're still in you. They're supposed to be connected, activated, ready to go, to where we can like, okay, I'm going to do this quick breathing exercise. And now I'm in the 9th dimension, doing God's work, doing the good work, doing the great work. Whatever, I'm there for you in the 9th dimension. Whatever you need, bro. I'm right here. But no, we were born into this. It's so small, it's so tiny, it's so limiting, it's so controlling, like grid and matrix and system. Not even to mention the archonic and draconic influence. Not even to mention the demonic presence from the fallen angelic. Not even to mention, oh yeah, the Dark Lords and the Death Lords and the Dark Occultists and the Anunnaki elite who have been elite and who have been transmuted and transferred into reptilian shapeshifters. And they control this planet. And not even to mention the Anunnaki and Death Seals that are implanted, all 7 of them, that are implanted into every human being. Not to mention the etheric, archonic, draconic template and grid that doesn't even allow you to access your own etheric energy inside of your own body. Not to mention just the pollution of our foods, our waters, our education, everything. It's like they literally have thrown every single possible thing to stop human beings from waking up. And yet we're still waking up. I can't even. I lost my pen. It doesn't really matter. I can't even tell you, bro. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you all the shit I personally had to clear in order to get here. Cause that's not even to mention all like that's like above, that's like post Earth activity. Then there's also the Earth activity, which is the curses, the hexes, the seals, the witchcraft, the sorcery, the evil, the parasites. It's like, bro, you gotta go through so many, bro. You gotta. And then you got your own like childhood, you got your own emotional issues and your own insecurities, and then you gotta actually fucking exist and survive in a fucking society that's designed to kill people like you, and not even physically, but mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. It's like, bro, bro, bro. It really is. Bro. So basically, long story short, our diamond sun DNA we're supposed to be looking like this, and we only got one, two, and three. Yeah, so the original human DNA parents in 12-dimensional mathematical programs, each with set blueprint from one DNA. 12 base magnetic female codes and 12 base electric male acceleration codes. So this tells you a lot about. Okay, we gotta. Okay. This tells you a lot about the feminine and masculine nature, because what the fuck? 12 base magnetic female codes and 12 base electrical male acceleration codes. So, a physical phenomenon for both. Okay, females are attractive. Like the feminine energy is attractive and repulsive. Yes, for sure. But like the masculine energy is, what's electricity? What the female energy is water based, but the masculine energy, what? Bro, we don't give up, bro. Look at. This is masculine energy, bro. Like, straight up, like, zzz, the fuck? Form of energy resulting from the existence of charged particles, either statically. Okay, so electricity is all about friction. Magnetism is all about. But electricity is all about just supercharged electricity is just a supercharged vibration colliding against each other. And so like our sense of like heat and cold is electricity. Our the way we like communicate telepathically, that's electricity, because it's a supercharged vibration. But like our like biochemical processes, like our blood flow, like our ability to feel is like magnetism based, because our heart is electromagnetic, but like the real disturbances is based off of like just forces. Like electricity is not necessarily. It's like a force, yeah. It's not, yeah. They said it's not really a force. It's like a supercharged force. It's a supercharged form of energy, because it doesn't really have a state of being outside of it being utilized or focused or moved. You know, because like magnetism can exist outside of like attraction and repulsion. But electricity can't exist outside of electricity. Like magnetism, like that force, that it can be applied to every single thing. Like that force is like all prevailing. That force is every single where on this planet. But electricity is exactly where electricity is. You could say friction is every single friction is a form of electricity. Like me rubbing my fingers together is producing electricity, but like it takes like two like things to rubbing together. It takes friction in order to form electricity. But like magnetism is something that is It springs up from the earth. It springs up from like the gravity. It springs up from like something else outside of it. But electricity is always produced by electricity. 4 types. Static electricity done through the contact between equal amounts of protons. Current electricity, hydroelectricity. Okay, so yeah, magnetism, female, divine feminine, and electrical, male, acceleration, divine. Yeah, 12 base codes. 12 base codes or 12 acceleration codes hold the mathematical promise for each unite double helix strand, which combine to form a set of 12 vector codes. Everything else seems pretty science fiction-y. Okay. And then we were doing a deep dive because I don't think I need to go any further because yeah, Karaya Satala, Karaya Satala. Yeah, that thing. Like I like the Karaya Satala. Yeah. Karaya Satala. Karaya Satala. Karaya Satala. Okay, when the tones of crystal are there, an actual miracle of spirit body. The spirit body of crystal star, consciousness phonetically, crystalla, 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 Chris, Karyastatala, Tala. Okay, so to refocus the mind, break through mind control patterns, and increase. Yeah, let's go. Let's just leave. Yeah. So like, well, I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to find the beginner's basic book guide. But I don't think there's a beginner's basic book guide to Ascension Glossary. I think Ascension Glossary is essentially like let's look at something cool. Yeah. Curse of Yahweh. This level of the blockage of quality is referred to as the 666 seal. It is a genetic block of the 6 dimensional frequency layers residing at the 6th array. A violet 7th dimensional violet of one cell bodies, the crown chakra is very similar to our wings. Essentially restrains the trauma of having our wings cut off from our light body and is related to the curse of Yahweh. This is a fact is what created the fallen angelics and the watchers trapped on earth. So, okay, 6. The 6-7 dimensional ray frequency is connected to vertical-axonal lines and horizontal meridians that are connected to energetic portals that are on top of our shoulders and run down each side of our body. So, top of our shoulders, right here, and run down each side of our body. In the angelic human light body, these two energy centers operate as portals and are called the wings. The 6th portal wing is in the top right shoulder indent on the masculine side of the body. And the 7th dimensional portal wing is on the top left shoulder indent on the feminine side of the body. The 6th dimensional portal is connected to the celestial body in the 3rd layer of our soul matrix. And when activated, it begins the process of the soul twin flame merge that occurs within our bodies that synthesizes the first stage of hierogamic union or sacred marriage. When we start to build our 6th dimensional light body, our masculine and feminine energies attempt to merge and synthesize a pathway up our central vertical channel, connecting it to the base of the brain, and synthesize the frequency from our 6 energy centers in the centers of the forehead and the brain. When completed, we are holding the first layer of our inner template of divine union and soul matrix, and are able to outwardly manifest the first levels of our divine union or hierogamic partnership. So, wings are essentially like points of your shoulders, 6th dimension, 7th dimension, and they symbolize the unionization of the divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us. And also go downward into our bodies. Yeah, so we got our wings clipped, and that's considered a curse of Yahweh because we're supposed to have energy portals here, but nope. Add another thing to the list. Yeah, so basically the mark of the beast is 666, right? The 666 seal, like them. It takes, my interpretation of it is it takes 6 sides to make a cube. Three cubes for the 3 dimensions that we live in. Being trapped in the 3rd dimensional state of material, of flesh, of pursuit, of pleasure, of all that stuff. All intermediary lenses of mind control, such as the eye of Yahweh, eye of Jehovah, eye of Horus, and other religious control mechanisms that are requiring salvation or redemption, must be broken away in order to see the cosmic cube matrix, which is the divine mind of one God. This all-seeing eye of God is coming to reside as a living presence in our rewired brain. So, I want to break down requiring salvation or redemption. There's nothing outside of me that can save or redeem me. There's no point and no need for religion. Nothing outside of me can save me, so nothing outside of me should ever be worshipped. Nothing outside of me can redeem me, so nothing outside of me should ever be put as a priority over my own sake or over my own life. And no matter how much I try to save or redeem myself or others, nobody can be saved and nobody can be salvaged and nobody can be redeemed because nobody's ever broken or unwhole in the first place. It's just the illusion of being broken or unwhole. I don't think healing means fixing or like something that's broken. I feel like healing is like essentially returning back to a state of wholeness, restoring something back to its original state. That's healing. It's not like healing is like a line where it's like this was you before you healed, and this is you afterwards. No, it's basically this is where you want to be. This is you where you before you healed, and after you healed, you just keep going back. Or if you want to look at it upwards, like this is you before you healed, and this is you after you heal. And every single time you heal, you move back up, back to your original state. Nothing is broken. Nothing is bad. There is no wrong. Nothing is inferior. Nothing is superior. Which is why it's okay to love and be you. Because you're not worthless. You're not hopeless. You're not broken. You're not destroyed. You are not destroyed. Nothing can destroy you. Anything that makes it seem like you're destroyed is what we like to call Mr. Satan, Mr. Sheen Tatnoon, Mr. Pride and Mr. Wrath in disguise. Cannot be destroyed. That's one thing human beings show the entirety of the universe, is that spirit cannot be destroyed. No matter how much we wail and quail and quell and all this, no, spirit cannot be destroyed. I now remove my urge to steal. I now remove my urge to kill. And I now remove my urge to destroy. You can't steal my peace from me. You can't kill my peace from me. And you cannot destroy my peace. You can't steal my joy from me. You can't kill my joy from me. And you cannot destroy my joy. We must destroy all joy on planet Earth. I can see, bro. I can see the fucking meeting room, bro. They're fucking losers. They're losers, bro. They're losing so badly, bro. If me in my circumstances was able to wake up, bro, they're fucking losing. Because I was loser number one. Nobody hated themselves more than I did. Nobody. Because nobody loves harder than I do. Nobody, bro. I'm talking about intensely focused and dedicated effort to hate myself. Oh my goodness. I forgot tea water was boiling. It's been like an hour. Got some mint outside. It's about to die. Everything's about to die. It's a new season. It's literally a new cycle. It's literally a new change. You know? And like, you know if you're doing something crazy once your solar plexus starts acting up. Cause like, that's how you know you're doing something that's like outside of your comfort zone. Once you like start feeling funny in your solar plexus. But if I ain't feeling funny in my solar plexus, am I really living? Oh wait. Shout out this guy for sure. This guy is... That's that boy! Mr. Altona! 7! But, yeah, steal, kill, destroy. You can't steal anything from me. I now take back all that was stolen from me. I now restore all that was perceivably killed. I now relive all that was perceivably killed. And I now restore all that was supposedly destroyed. In me, my soul, and my spirit. For I realize that it's an illusion to be stealing. I realize stealing is an illusion, killing is an illusion, and destroying is an illusion. I now dispel this curse of 666. I now dispel this Templar seal. I now dispel this 666 seal. I now dispel the mark of the beast. I now dispel Satan. Vade retro Satana. Cruz sacra si mihi lux. Non-jerko si mihi dux. Vade retro Satana. Nunquam suade mihi vana. Sumalaque libas. Ipse vene na bibas. I now am calling upon and asking for protection from the 666 seal. And I'm now setting the intention through this broadcast of allowing others to call upon for protection and to remove and revoke the powers of the 666 seal, the Templar seal. You are free from all hate. You are free from all suffering. You are free from all grief. You are free from all envy, all wrath. You are free from all gluttony, from all lust, from all greed, from all pride, from all envy, and from all sloth. Allow temperance to fill your heart, tolerance to fill your being, and unconditional love to fill your energy. Open up your heart to me, please, as I open my heart up to you. You have now broken the seal together. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Got these two rocks. This is turning into just a TV show at this point. One for obsidian helps protect and ground my energy. I don't know what this is called. Can somebody tell me what this is called? Please. What is this called? Heliodor. Something's telling me Heliodor. Heliodor. I got this Heliodor for raising my vibration and aura of positivity. So these two work together pretty well for me, because one keeps me grounded and like dispels, like, usually I like to have it on the left side because that's where like the emotions and the heart lies, but one keeps me grounded and like dispelled from all negative and low vibrational emotions and thoughts and feelings and actions, and one elevates and raises my vibration to the point where I can withstand any negative vibration, any negative attack, because you know what? I have this superpower known as energy. Yes, you've heard correctly, sir. You've heard correctly. Yes, ma'am, you have heard correctly. Yes, I have said the magic word. I have broken the spell. I have unlocked the secret formula. I don't care that I just dropped it. You know why? Because it's just energy. Huh? What? Everything you see is just energy. Like, toss away the forms. Your mind's too sticky. It's too stuck up on the form, bro. Look past that form. Look past the mark, bro. Everything you see. Nothing but pure energy. Nothing but pure energy. Nothing. Everything's just energy. And then some energy has our conscious awareness on it. We just slap it about. But everything has two sides, two poles. Everything is dual. But honestly, everything is one at the same time. It's how you make three. When you understand the duality, when you understand the duality, and you understand the unity of nature, you start to become three. Master of both one and two. And everything becomes easy and as simple as 1, 2, 3. Like, you just know what's up, bro. You just know what's up. You just like, hey, what's up? What up? I challenge you to a dance-off. Those were some pretty decent moves for a beginner. The only beginner was your mom, and I bet her last night. You know, I'm in the business about fuck work, bro. Fuck hard. I'm not buying into this hard life syndrome anymore, bro. I'm into the business about F-U-N. Let's look up. Desire is a made-up word. If it doesn't have a Proto-Indian, European, if it's not a Sanskrit, it's pretty much a made-up word. But let's look up. F-U-N. Diversion, amusement, virtual sport. 727. Okay. This is how I be, bro. I'm not even like joking. This is how I be on like the day. This is how I be like on a daily basis. Angel number 1 promotes, 7 relates to universal determination, persistence, purpose, study, learning, education, faith, the spirituality, inner strength, inner wisdom. Continue doing the spiritual emotional support your spirituality, in order for angels to help, you must request their assistance. Then you must be open. Bro, this is... Hold on. Friendly reminder, but you already know that I'm open to receiving and accepting the assistance of guardian angels. Just to show you. And this is not a flex. I'm not trying to look down on anybody. I'm just trying to show you. Me and my boy, Archangel, my holy guardian angel, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael, just show me just show the lovely audience at home a tad bit of love. As I become more open and even more willing to receive your aura, I spread this aura throughout the entirety of existence, throughout all of creation. As I praise Source, as I praise Deity, and as I praise the Creator, our energies now merge and unite to form a super energy of healing goodness and abundance for all. I feel your power, I feel your strength just coursing through me. And the reason why I got this number, even got this message, some new information or news is positive, so listen to your intuition, heed its guidance. Do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone in order to live your life true to your real self. Occupation, pastime, or hobby that taps on your natural talents. Line of story, your business. Basically, the reason why I got this number is because I was paying attention. I saw 1727. I see, okay, this is, what? Fine, we got 1727, right? That's a hell of a job. But then we got 1700? Bro, I can see them just like getting like the cheapest confetti that you could confetti like blast you could possibly find and just be like Congrats. Now the real work is to make. Now the real work is to be done. Listen to your inner self, inner wisdom, intuition, follow right with. I let go of all negativity, and I trust that I can relax and find peace. And I am safe and I know that I'm safe and protected from all types of harm, especially those freaking psychic attacks that be happening. Do you guys know what it's like to be getting psychically attacked every night? Most nights in your dreams, ever since you were a kid? Like, my dreams and, like, my memories are, like, really foggy, yeah, foggy and fuzzy, because it's, like, there's these entities and these beings that I'm just now becoming aware of that are, like, just feeding me negative energy dreams so I can, like, fuel my negative energy to my subconscious mind so I can, like, do negative things subconsciously without even knowing, so they can collect and harvest the negative energy so they can fuel their dark portals so they can just propagate and promulgate their existence. It's just so they can exist. It's not, bro, it's just so they can exist. I'm getting psychically attacked every night in my dreams ever since I was like 9 or 12 years old. It's just so they could exist. It's like, bro, get a life, bro. But, yeah, so I am safe and protected in my dreams. I am safe and protected on the psychic plane. I am safe and protected from all telepathic attacks. I am safe and protected from all harm. I know this for a fact. I know I deserve accolades for the mental, spiritual, and physical work that I've been doing in my daily life. I am helping assisting myself and many others with my life choices, and I am asked to continue my great work. I think it involves all three. All three for sure. Okay, let me go back. And then the last one was 1737. Like, fun is a very angelic number. Angelic word. Continue on your current path as you're doing a wonderful job. I now give any fears or concerns to my angels for healing and transmutation. And I know that I am bro, the angels are flooding in. I'm being surrounded, guided, and supported. By the angels. I am exactly where I am meant to be at this time in my life's journey. It is all going to divine plan. Thank you all. Bro, it's like I'm reading this. But, like, now instead of just reading it, it'd be, like, stock, I'm, like, hearing, like, an angel, like, it's like, okay, I'll just, angel number 1737 tells you that worry, fear, and impatience distract you from living in the present and enjoying life, moment to moment. It also distracts you from hearing and heeding your intuition and inner knowing. And you cannot be truly happy if you ignore your inner wisdom and the divine source within you. Keep your mind open and look at things from a spiritual perspective. Angel number 1737 tells you that the angels are sending you love, support, and healing. Healing involves the integration and harmonization of your total self, which includes body, mind, and soul. Develop your awareness of the healing energies that surround you and all beings on earth. Yes, that reminds me of something I came across earlier, is that every single body has an innate sense of healing that we block off. And it has to do with like our reptilian brain. It has to do with like our sexual energy. It has to do with our kundalini energy. But like that we subconsciously block off our own means of survival and regeneration because we were taught that survival is a stock, tried and true method, and that there's only one way to survive. And if you choose to step out in any way else to survive, you are... Oh, you chose a different way to survive other than being a fucking 9-to-5er? Good luck with that, buddy. See where you're going, because you're not surviving. I'll see you at your funeral, buddy. Like, people don't say that, but they pretty much be like, okay, you're choosing not to survive? Okay, foolish, but... It's like, no, bro, there's more than one way to survive. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. I know that there's more than one way to survive. And surviving has nothing to do with security. In fact, surviving is all about insecurity and how you meet your insecurities. It has nothing to do with being safe and secure. Surviving is uncomfortable. Surviving is vital. Anything vital requires that. You know, it requires that stank. But then again, we're moving past the point where survival doesn't really require that stank, as much stank as it used to, because survival is less about taking what is perceived to be limiting resources. It is more about attracting and being open and receptive to the infinite energy that is flowing throughout the abundance of all creation. And all you have to do is just be like, can I get $8 million by tomorrow, please, universe? And the universe be like, you ain't gonna get it when you want it. You ain't gonna get it who. You're not gonna know when you're gonna get it. But I got you. And then all you have to do is just believe and just like manifest and be grateful and eat your fruits and veggies, and eventually you'll find a way to get whatever you want in life. As long as you're true to yourself, and as long as you know you truly want it. Yeah, so this went from finding out who the ascended masters were to freaking banishing Satan. Before that, it was the crystal body, discovering mind control, the 12 DNA strands. Yeah. So this one is going to be titled Ascended Masters, because it was the first thing, but it covers way more than just Ascended Masters. But like, we back at it again. Brand new video coming to an end. We about to swing it out of the park because we're shooting stars. Coming at you near and far. Peace.